welcome to another electoral episode of
RyCanTopMyKnee? Question mark, question mark? Electoral, that was last week.
We still electing something.
True.
Okay.
Hey.
รายการต่อไปนี้
I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Kevin, and we are a boys love podcast that talks about our fave shows and all the press and mess around them. Jonathan, this is our 101st episode. Last week we celebrated our 100th episode, and we celebrated post-pod big wins across the United States with the election. I'm still riding the wave.
Hey.
Yes. How are we feeling now that it's been a week since the election last week?
I mean, I'm loving it already. We're in Mamdani's New York. I mean,
well, not yet.
I know. Nothing's changed
January.
yet. Like,
January.
He hasn't taken office yet. But
yes.
I mean, I'm so glad he won, because if we had Cuomo, Lord.
Y'all, it was a choice between a green man who happens to be Muslim, and people using Islamophobia against him, but wants to give free buses, wants to freeze the rent and make things more affordable. Then you have a sexual predator who had to resign from the governorship. And then you have the weird uncle
who got shot.
And right, who got shot. And then you had for a while our former mayor who was taking bribes from a foreign government
and had to get bailed out by Trump. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
So really,
it was a hard decision for a lot of people, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know how it's hard when you're like, you could get someone who's corrupt, or you could get someone who actually has been showing they're pretty outstanding so far. However, they have to prove themselves when they get inaugurated. So, Mamdani, if you're listening, probably not, but who knows? He listens to the
come
people,
onto
so
the podcast. I know you watch BL King. I know you.
Yeah, the way you were doing that gay bar crawl.
I know you've seen a BL
I know you
or
for
two.
the people. Yeah, you probably seen a BL or two,
I know
maybe a clip.
He's seen gifts of kidden porch before. I know he has.
He was like, "What is this?"
He said, Ooh.
So, and then Jersey City, we're going into a runoff. So, and that runoff election is the first week of December. But speaking of all this voting and all of that going around, we have an announcement. Y'all, it's that time again for you all to vote on the best BL of 2025. This is almost as big as voting in an election in your country. Almost. Not as big, but almost. As big. Okay. So the link is in the bio of our IG and will be posted in our stories and on Discord and TikTok as well. The link is also in the description on our main podcast pages, wherever you're listening.
You'll be able to find it.
You'll find it.
Trust.
Like, we're gonna put it everywhere. And if you can't find it, you could email us
or DM us, like
or DM us or whatever. Okay. We added some new categories compared to last year. Okay, so I want to kind of go through what those categories are.
Okay.
So we added Best Vietnamese BL because we didn't have that category last year.
They've been growing. They're growing. Yeah.
They're growing, and there's been more that came out. And then we have Most Entertaining BL. So
this is the shady category.
This is the shady category. We tried to keep it demure, okay? But this does not mean in this category that the show is quality. It just means it was enjoyable to watch and or drag. Okay. So that's why it's in there. Also Best Period BL, because this year we had
it was the year of the period BL. Like,
yeah, and almost all of them using the same studio set.
The same house, the same like furniture. I'm having flashbacks of everything, but we'll talk about that later.
Yes, we
Yeah.
will. And also best sports BL because we had a lot of sports themed BLs this year too,
Mm.
which I'm actually, when we were going through making this list, I was kind of surprised how many BLs that we have watched this year and how many of them were related to sports. So, Jonathan, I counted as of today, we have watched, or combined, the two of us
Mhm.
combined, have watched 90 BLs
This year?
this year.
Oh
And
Lord.
last year I was around 76.
What is
So
90
this year was
divided
90.
by how many weeks in a year? 52 weeks, 54 weeks?
So we're doing a lot.
Multiple a week. The
Like
whole week.
we
Never
we
a
are
day
not
without a
well.
BL to watch.
Yeah, we are not well.
We are not well.
Okay. We
The
are
industry is
not.
not well either, honestly.
The industry is not well either. So y'all, the polls for this will close at 6 p.m. on Sunday, December 7th, 2025. 6 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York time. We will announce the results on our season 2 finale of this podcast, which will be December 9th, 2025. So that's the
I
tea
feel
right
like we
there.
just did this. My brain is
It
like, damn, we
does.
just did this. And it's been a whole
Yeah, but
year
we
already.
literally did this a year ago.
Wow, season 2 flew by. Season 1
It flew
was
by.
dragging on, but season 2 flew by.
Yeah, this flew because we had a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like a lot of good things, a lot going on.
I guess we
Um,
weren't double dipping like we were season 1 when we were doing show like episode reviews at the same time. That was a time, y'all. Let us know if you want
yeah, I
to
mean
do it again.
we did a couple this year, not too
But not
many.
like,
Um,
we didn't do a whole season of The Boyfriend and a whole half a season of um
yeah, that's right. That's right. We weren't doing like we did last year. We did My
yeah,
Stand-In.
My
We did all of
Stand-In.
that.
Mhm.
We did The Boyfriend. We didn't have shows that captivated us in the same way.
We
However,
did, but
I mean, we did,
I
but
didn't
we
have the time
also
for that.
had a lot. We didn't have the time. We had a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But also, The Boyfriend is coming back in January. So we might be kicking off season 3 with that.
Stay tuned for more news of
So
that. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
stay tuned. Stay tuned. So, like we did last year, though, once we get to the finale, we are going to take a little bit of a break because we need a few weeks to kind of get ourselves together, maybe a month. Okay. Like,
Right? I want to like
we got to
touch
chill.
grass, touch the snow. I want to.
Right. Like we want to get a little breather, okay? Because I wouldn't say we've been running ragged, but we've been running.
We've been running. Come on, let me catch my
And we've
breath.
been running for sure, okay? With that said, Jonathan, catch your breath because we need to get to word on the tweet.
I love how there's some weeks where there's like nothing to talk about word on the tweet, and some weeks where it's like jam packed. Like this week was messy. Honestly, this weekend, it was just this weekend, like these past like 3 or 4 days. Um,
What happened?
you've seen
What
on
had
Twitter,
happened?
on
I have.
this has blown up everywhere. This is so messy. So the TikTok Awards, the 2025 TikTok Awards, happened in Thailand this weekend, and there's this one photo that happened, y'all, where it's like a whole bunch of boys, Pita, head of GMMTV, and then six girls from the girl group Felis, Felis. I'm
I
pronouncing
forgot
it
how to
wrong.
pronounce the name.
That new girl
Yeah,
group under
yeah,
GMMTV
the
and
new girl.
Riser.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They're all taking a group photo together.
Mm-hmm.
And they have these girls who are in dresses, and that are also like probably shorter than all these boys. Maybe not all, but
Mm-hmm.
they have them kneeling down on the floor in front of them to get into this photo.
Mm.
And the photo that they
Mm.
posted is also like the widest
Mm.
photo possible on Instagram. So, because they had
Mm.
3 mascots there too that are standing strong on the sides, making this photo already wide and big as possible. So, why do you have these 6 girls kneeling on the floor in dresses,
Right.
getting
Right.
rug burn on the floor? For what reason? While Pita's in the middle with his short ass, standing tall and proud with a smile. That looks so, like, the optics of this looks so
The
bad.
optics were horrible.
And
Horrible.
so, like, the
I
internet
mean,
chewed this photo up.
Yeah, and we did
And
too.
we did too. Yeah, our server
I
chewed this up.
yeah. Like we didn't necessarily chew it on social media other than we said what we needed to say on Discord.
Yeah,
So
we
if
we
y'all
we,
not in
we
Discord, you
rant
don't
on
know
Discord a
exactly
lot, but
what we
not
said.
on Twitter or anything because I'm too tired.
Right. I will say on TikTok, I went ahead because a lot of people posted it on TikTok and I commented on some of the things. And I feel as if everyone is generally in the same space like this was dead wrong the way they did
There's
this.
no
Like
reason. There's 6
there
girls.
was no
There's like
reason.
14
Yeah.
boys. There's like way too many boys there, and then you have these 6 girls kneeling on the ground.
Yeah, it looks
And they're
horrible.
new
And
too.
it's
They're a new debuted girl group on their GMMTV, so it just feels very like
and they're in these dresses and it's just everything about
it
it
feels
was
icky.
at the very least weird.
Mm-hmm.
But clearly it was misogynistic. I think whoever
Either the
decided
cameraman,
to
the organizer.
who right, somebody said like this is how it needs to be done. And I think where the disconnect is for people who saw this, because again, I think everyone's on the same baseline.
Mm-hmm.
Like this was horrible. Like there's no one that's disputing that this was wrong. No one's doing that. At least not who we talk
Yeah, yeah,
to.
yeah. It's just people are
I
like
think
not knowing who to blame, whether it's the boys,
yeah,
whether it's the
exactly.
company, whether it's the organizers of this TikTok awards.
Yeah. Yeah, it was it was not
It was
cute
not
at
cute. And
all.
then after the awards, they like did
Mm-mm.
another photo where they like switched it up so the boys were kind of like kneeling on the ground. But it was like that was obviously after like they probably got,
Yeah,
backlash.
that phone was hot.
Yeah, like that phone was hot. Twitter
It
was
was hot.
blowing up.
Okay,
Instagram was
it was
blowing up.
hot.
So,
That battery was dying because it was a mess. Like a whole mess.
yikes. Um,
Mm-mm-mm.
let's see, what else do I have? Oh,
Yes. What else do you have?
Ooh from Uboom. I think earlier this week he was like stalked and like photographed with a girl earlier this week, and everyone's like, oh, he has a
Mm?
girlfriend, and he just like, oh my god, lying to us fans, like just got off stage doing fan service, calling Boom his boyfriend, and then he's gonna go home and hold hands with this girl and lie to us, and I'm like,
Ah.
yo, what does fan service mean? What is what does fan service mean? Do you not want to be serviced as a fan? Is the fantasy not?
Here we go
I
again,
don't know. I feel like
Jonathan.
people are so surprised when the boys that you want to
People
see,
can't have
people
friends.
can't have friends, or even if he is dating, like, all right, God forbid he
Okay.
is actually a straight man and he's just promoting his ship for a new show that's happening because that's his day job and this is his
Hmm.
personal life. Like, I
So
don't
actually,
know.
I think you brought this up a few weeks ago. This also happened with Z a few week earlier in October, I believe, if I'm not
Mm.
mistaken, right? I think you did
It's
bring it
happened with
up
so many
a
boys.
few weeks
It's
ago.
happened with Tay, with
Right.
Z,
Yeah. But particularly with Z, what happened was
with Earth. It happened with Earth recently. Yeah.
which come on, really? Earth with the girl? Nothing happening with that girl. Unless that girl looks like Mix, nothing is happening with that
Stop.
girl.
I mean, but even Z,
But
people still don't believe Z and Nunu are together. I mean, like, I don't know.
I mean,
I'll take it. I'll
okay,
take it or leave it. I don't know. They can do
so
whatever they
this is
want.
what I was gonna say. So what Z was seen with some girl happens to be that this girl is like a family friend or
Mm.
whatever, but people blew it up thinking like, oh my gosh, he has to be dating this girl. And then they were tagging Nunu to the photos. It was so messy. And of course, Nunu was like, and I think Nunu's sister got involved and was like, can you leave my brother alone? Like, this is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. And someone on TikTok had said this so beautifully that a lot of these fans, it seems as if the way that they're projecting onto people in ships is very much related to their own homophobia that they have not yet decolonized. And I see it
Mm.
because notice, because she made a good point. This TikToker made a good point. Notice that The only ones they do it to are the ones who are mass presenting. Because Nunu's been hanging out with
Mm,
girls and they never say, oh, Nunu's cheating on Z. They never say
mm.
that, right? Because Nunu is like, sometimes he's mass presenting, sometimes he's more femme presenting. Like he goes back and
But they know
forth,
that's a sister. Yeah, at the end of the
Right.
day.
But then they do that with Z. And it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
these folks don't realize that queer folk, well, in this case, gay men exist in multitudes. You
All
have
shapes
those
and
who are
sizes,
very butch
mama.
and masked. You have those who are extremely femme. You have those who are androgynous and everything in between and outside of that,
Or you don't even know how these
And
people act in real life. They could be putting on a
right.
front
They could
the
be
whole
putting
time,
right.
and that
So
wrist could be limp as hell the moment they close
right.
the
You
door.
just never know. Because what they're presenting
Mm-hmm.
to us when they're on
It's a
these
character.
stages
It's
that
a.
we're paying for,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, is fan service. So it's always so weird when people are like, oh my gosh, she's cheating. It's like, folks, the vast majority of these ships are not real. The vast majority.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Period.
only two that I currently am 100% sure are real. Well, more like 90. Well, one is 95%, the other is 100%. Okay.
Who's in your
Earth Mix,
Delulu?
I'm 95.
Earth
Earth
Mix.
Mix is
Okay.
95% sure. 95%. Because there's a small chance that they're doing
They're
extreme
just
fan
coworkers,
service.
yeah, and there's nothing
Right.
wrong with that.
The other one is Dow Off Road. They're
Oh, that's
together.
a
I
hundred
don't care what
percent.
anyone
They've told
says.
us.
Yeah. Yes. The Wicked Game is definitely their foreplay. Like, I 100% agree with Alex on that.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing that show to be kinky. That's all they doing. That's their kink, and they getting paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's great. Kudos to them. Anyway, what else is happening?
um, let's see. So iQiyi just had a showcase recently, and they dropped a bunch of
Mm.
new shows. But there was one show that they teased, and it was like a sequel to Top Form. And this had me screaming, Kevin.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I love
Say it.
Top Form is again like another
That's
contender
one of the best shows
for
this year.
yeah
One of the best. Yeah.
for show of the year this year.
Mm-hmm.
And after all the Top Form drama this year, I don't know. I want to see more, but I do want Smart Boom. But we know Smart and that whole drama that's not happening, or so we think. I don't know. So this
So
new
we think.
so this new sequel is, I think it's more the story about either like the side couple, or it's about um remember his manager that had like those
Yeah.
weird phone calls with like some guy, and it was kind of kinky. I
Yes.
think it has something to do with that. And
Mm.
then Boom's character is gonna be, I don't know, kind of like a villain, or like I don't know, he's gonna be shady this season. But there's been a lot of like lives that have happened with Smart and Boom separately. And the
Mm.
people in the comments have been like, "Oh, touch your eyebrow if you're still working with Smart." And then like you'll see like them read the comment and then like touch their eyebrow. And everyone's like, "What does this mean? What does this mean? Like, is this a coincidence?" And like it happened with Smart too, where they were like, "Oh, like touch your nose if you and Boom are still working together." And then you'll see him like
Mm.
scratch his nose, like very so like it looks so intentional, because like you don't just randomly like, I don't know, they're doing it so deliberately. They could also just be fucking with us, but
Mm.
I don't know. There's a little
Or
Delulu news for you.
maybe, because this is a stretch. I'm gonna stretch a little bit.
Come on, stretch.
Maybe it was a scheme that Todd set up to come to you with the bullshit.
Anyway, I mean, some people were like, "Yeah, this all could be like crazy nonsense," but like
Right.
a surprise promo for the show. Like
Right.
the show was about like the industry, and like a show within a show, and like the agencies
And they
fighting,
played it out in real
and
life
it could
and
be
made
played
it
out in real life, and then you see gotcha in season 2. I don't know. That's just some delusion.
that would be a stretch. But if that is even the case,
That's gaggy.
which it's very
That's
gaggy.
gaggy.
That's very gaggy. I mean, part of me is like, I kind of want it to be the case,
Right? That'd be so
But
juicy.
that would be so juicy.
And then they released
so
like a
messy.
documentary behind it of like how we did it.
Right. They would need to do that because all of us, I think, would feel well excited that Smart Boom would be back, but also we would feel betrayed by their management.
Mm-hmm.
So they would need to really explain to us and apologize because that's just foul to be
That
that
is
messy.
foul. That's why I feel like it's
That is
not true,
foul.
but I don't know. That
Yeah.
it'll be a good gotcha if it is. But
Right.
some other new
April Fools.
shows,
They release it on April Fools and
right?
tell us
Ooh.
April Fools.
Eh.
Like, ooh, that was a deep one.
So iQiyi released some other shows. So one
Mm,
we got to talk about, or I'll fly through the others. So there's a show called Number One Student.
okay.
I forgot who the boys are. It's probably new people. Peach Lover, I think it's also new people. Lust,
Okay.
that's also new people. There's
Mm.
a Your Tuber series with title and first one.
I think his name is pronounced Tun.
I know. I was just talking with Liz about this. That people are like, oh, it's title, but they're just saying the
Tun.
the the
Yeah.
last part, and then you don't say
Yeah.
the L in Thai, so it's just done. So,
Yeah. Hmm.
and then there's a special episode of Cam Deer that's coming out, and
Oh.
there is
So they're
a
giving us more.
more, and there is a new MosBank show because MosBank apparently have transitioned over to iQiyi, a kind of transition joint venture, whatever, but it's called Identity Zero
So as you know, because I love
because
to
we
get
are
things
honorary
directly
Star
from the
Hunter
source.
employees.
We are. So I went ahead and I asked PO directly and I said, "Hey PO, just out of curiosity, are Moss Bank still under Star Hunter? Blah blah blah." And he said it is a joint. They're jointly managed between Star Hunter and iQiyi.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, what I'm thinking, the way I kind of gathered that, I could be wrong. I'm going to get some clarification. But the way I gathered it is that iQiyi is producing the show and they're
I
doing
mean, look at
all
all
of
these
the
shows. Yeah, like all of Dumundi's shows
yeah,
are coming out on IG. I think that's where just the
right,
money is, the producer part.
right. It's kind of like how Netflix produces
Mm-hmm.
shows, like they
These are
do, and they call
IG
them Netflix
originals or
original.
whatever. Yeah.
Right. So I think Star Hunter is, in this case, is managing the talent.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I honestly, I also don't know when the contracts with Moss Bank and Star Hunter ends. That I don't know. But I think their contract is still with them. So this is something that had to be added on.
I hope
So,
so.
and honestly, you know what? I think, because you and I were talking about this off pod, that it seems as if the direction a lot of these big Thai companies are going, with the exception of GMMTV,
Mm-hmm.
is they're doing less of producing and more of management.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we
I
could
mean,
see
even
Star Hunter
GMMTV
most,
too. Yeah, they're
yeah,
taking on the management of all these other boys, and then like
right,
they're
right,
letting the studios of these boys do the actual producing, like Wabi Sabi
right,
and other things. Yeah.
right. So we're seeing a shift in the way the industry is working. So I think Star Hunter is. It looks like they're focusing more on management and less on producing,
Mm-hmm.
which is okay.
I think it's hard to be
Um,
like a one man
right.
show,
In these in
and
these in these
the
days.
BL industry is too big. When you're pumping out like so many shows a year,
Right.
you need to outsource to how many other agencies to just produce
Right.
all this at the same time.
Right.
Um,
So I think that's what they're doing, which is
it
okay.
is okay,
It's totally
and I
fine.
hope it's
Totally
good.
fine.
I mean,
And I hope it's
I hope it's
good
good.
because we haven't seen Moss Bank since last year and we were not vibing all the way with Sunset
I
X
was
vibes.
the
So
sun was not setting on my vibes, so
the sun did not set, the vibe was not vibing, the
it was
vibration
gorgeous
was
gowns.
low.
It was gorgeous gowns.
Yeah. But I think this one, it might be winner winner chicken dinner.
Uh...
We'll see. Or in your case, apostrophe chicken dinner. So
Anyways, last topic.
anyway,
Last topic. This is the messiest, I think. You
oh
saw earlier
Jesus.
this week. This is wild. The Miss Universe Thailand, the director of Miss Universe
Mm,
Thailand, calling Miss
mm,
Mexico a
mm,
dumbhead.
mm, 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 mm,
And then he's gonna go and cry later and be like, I didn't call her a dumbhead. I was calling her damage. You are a damage. I think he said. And
Yeah,
people were
and it's
like,
like,
huh?
I don't know how that's better.
Like you're damage,
So,
as in like you're damaging whatever the show, the competition. I'm like,
well, what was the tea? What led to him
I
saying
think like
the bullshit that he said?
he was like calling her out for like following her country's like instructions about like not promoting Thailand or not posting about Thailand, something like that. I don't know.
There was
It was
something,
something
I think,
like
yeah, it had something to do with her organizers, whoever was
yeah
on her team, and she was following
from
directions
her team, yeah.
from her team.
And they were and he was calling
And
her stupid for following their directions and not
but
listening
it's
to
like
him.
all of the yeah, and this was done live.
It was a live speech that was
Yeah,
happening, a live
and
introduction
he
to the girls. Yeah.
said, and he literally called her a dumbhead. Like we all saw it. So for him to go around and say he said something
And
else
everyone was
already tells you
like,
he's not
the way
taking
all their heads turned,
accountability.
like, what? And then she
Yep.
was trying to like
And the
speak for
vast majority of
herself.
those women, they got up,
Yeah, because he was
they
trying to
took
silence
their
her, and
gowns in tow and walked out,
mm-hmm.
exit to the left.
And he said, "Security,
Mm-mm.
everyone's leaving. Security, help!" And I was like, "Boy, you're on the camera. This is so messy."
So messy.
But I think he was taken down as director, right? And
Yes. Yeah, he was relieved of his
mm-hmm.
duties.
So
But you know what? Did you hear this other tea about him?
what?
So, you know the ship in Petrichor, the GL
Oh
ship?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
mm-hmm. So allegedly, the streets have told us, aka Liz, uh,
Our
Liz
local
Avenue.
GL watcher, yes.
So Liz Avenue, on the corner of Liz Avenue and Liz Drive, we heard that he was managing them and he would say crazy stuff to them too.
And he was
So he
low-key
has
sabotaging them too, right? Yeah.
right. So he has a history of flapping his gums and catching himself flat-footed, you know. So it's kind of like you're not learning at all.
Mm-mm.
And in this particular instance, when he apologized and gave all those crocodile tears as if he was about to cry
Mm-hmm.
blood or whatever, he was not taking accountability. He was upset that he got caught and he got called out and the backlash was swift because
Swift. People had
it
time.
wasn't just the BL and GL folks that said something. Everybody
It was
said
the pageant
something.
community. It was everyone, like all the
Every
Thailand,
yeah,
like it was all these countries, like all their followers, all their
right,
supporters.
right.
Messy.
Yeah, we stand with you, Miss Mexico. Olay. We stand with you.
Ole mama.
Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to our show of the week since we're not out here doing shows like Mr. Universe Thailand director was doing shows, but we had shows that we watched.
Anyway, this transition. Crunchy hell.
So, Jonathan, what is your show this week?
I feel like this show was like halfway over, and I never got a week to talk about it. Right?
I don't think you did.
Right. This show is called The Cursed Love.
Mm.
This is a Thai BL. Did I talk about this? Wait, now I'm tweaking.
You might have did a few weeks ago,
Hold on.
but
Did I talk about this, y'all? Am I tweaking?
you didn't talk about it last week.
Yeah, I don't think I talked about this. So this is called The Cursed Love. It is on YouTube. It is about. It's another like kind of like mystical kind of soulmates, reincarnation storyline. But it also has to do with like these four benders, very Avatar like, Avatar the Last Airbender like, whereas like Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire were once all together, and the wind guy and the fire guy were like a couple, and the water guy was like jealous and wanted to get with the fire guy, and something happened, and I don't know, this secret area of Temberlinga or whatever is hidden away, but holds all the secrets to what really happened. And so their new reincarnated bodies, are like finding a way or finding themselves back to each other, and
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to solve the curse of what happened to them. And yeah, it's
Right.
interesting. It's a little low budget. It didn't look low budget in the first couple episodes, but like as you keep
It
watching,
started.
it's starting to
It
show.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that the budget kind of went mostly to the first episode.
Yeah, like I was like, "Oh, this is so good." And then you see like the same little bread and like evaporated milk cream, like pour cream thing.
Oh yeah, because the way that product placement they're doing
It's
is,
every 2 seconds. And it's
yeah,
long.
yeah.
The recent
I was like,
episode
is it
they were
even that
like it was
good?
like 10 minutes of 7-Eleven, and I was like, "All right, we get it."
We get it. We got you. We see each
But
other.
it's interesting. The boys are cute. This main character guy,
Mm-hmm.
it's his first time ever in a BL. I think he's mostly like a singer. His name is
Mm.
what's his name?
Which one are you thinking about? The
I'm
one
thinking
that's
of
kind of like the
I'm thinking
villain,
of
the
Onsa,
traitor. Okay.
who plays Siwat.
Okay.
He
Yes.
sings the OST. And then
Yes,
Oo
he
is the
does.
one that plays Kun Kao. And he's the
Yes.
wind guy,
Who?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
He's.
got the Weijin, who is like the not so good acting water guy. And his
But
name's
he's fine now.
he's cute, but he is it's also his first gig, I feel like.
Yeah, the one that's also a musician as well.
He's also a
With his
musician?
curly. Yes, I looked him up,
Oh,
and
you
he's
talking about the
17.
that guy that was in the first episode and we never saw again?
Oh, he's come up a couple more times.
He's not a person in this show.
He came up because he came up in the last episode,
To do
in
what?
the most recent one. Because he's found him. Like he went to the hospital. Sorry, we're doing a little bit of a spoiler. So
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
got himself injured. He went to the hospital. He escaped from the
Mhm.
hospital. And then we're like, where did he go? Because they couldn't find him. And then in this last episode, he showed up in the very last 5 minutes
Oh,
that
yeah,
he
yeah,
had
yeah,
been
yeah.
literally
Yeah, yeah.
walking
I
around. So
forgot, I
he
forgot.
he there, but he's 17.
He's a
In
baby.
real life, he's a baby. And I remember I was like, oh, he fine. And I
And
was like,
he was supposed
oh,
to be main
he's a
character's
child.
bodyguard? How? Anyways. The
Anyway.
show is cute. It's really like
Hmm.
it's short. It's on YouTube. It's I don't know. I'm here for the story. I'm like wanting to
Yeah,
see
the
what
story is
happens.
actually very interesting. I got to
Like the
give it
special
that.
effects of like their fire bending and their water bending and their air bending is not the best, but I'm taking it for what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm there for the ride.
Hmm.
Yeah. So my show this week, because I just finished it finally, is Takumi-kun. I don't even know if I can even say it's my show, but I'm gonna talk about it because I was in a mood
Takumi
today to
Kun.
to give a show a good drag, and
Why?
I
You
think
you
this is
felt
gonna have
messy
to be it.
today.
I
She came on
did.
this
I
podcast
woke up
angry as
messy.
hell.
Yes, this show pissed me off. So overall, I would say this. This year has been a great year for Japanese BLs.
Mm.
Like, up until Takumi-kun, they really haven't missed. Like, wouldn't you agree? Because
Stop.
all the ones we watched this year have been really good. I
I don't
haven't watched
know.
School Trip yet. You said
I've
that one
been
is
skipping
actually.
every other one because they just some haven't hit for me. Like the one that had dye
Mm.
in it, the one about the like salon.
I thought that one was not too
I
bad.
that
I
that
mean,
was a
it wasn't
chop for me. That was a
amazing.
chop.
It-
I did
yeah,
not.
no, this one, Jonathan,
I tried
this
watching the
one.
first episode, didn't I, of this
Oh,
one?
Takumi-kun? Yeah, you did. This
This is the one about
is
they're
a
in like a
chop.
boarding school, right?
Yes.
I didn't understand what was happening in the first episode. I saw the whole first episode and I was like, what did I just see?
It was. It was.
Oh, what were some good things?
I
Are there multiple
thought.
couples?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's too many couples for 6 episodes.
There's only 6 episodes?
Yes.
Ooh.
I think their uniforms are cute.
It's blue, right? Yeah.
Yes, I think the uniforms
What is the
are
premise?
cute.
They're in a boarding school
They're in a boarding school, all boys boarding
and there's
school.
just like one like American international student, rich boy, right?
Well, I don't know if he's an international student. I think he's a dual citizen or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but
That wasn't very clear on what his citizenship
it was
was.
just like he
But
came
he's
from.
Japanese and he's Japanese and his dad works in the US.
So
That's
he's
what it
traveled
was.
around the world, and he's like,
Right. Um and he's not really new. He
I thought he was new. I thought the premise was like that he's new and he's like clinging onto his roommate, and then the roommate
No,
is like,
they've gotten kind of close and all of
I know, but
that.
the roommate's
And I would
like,
say,
I don't want everyone to know that we're dating, and you're all up on me telling me, tell me you love me.
well, let's just say I got to the last
Okay,
episode
okay. And you said it's not
and I
worth it?
found out why.
Is it
And
just
it's
internalized homophobia?
no, 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 no. Do you want me to spoil it for you?
No, no, no. Don't spoil it for the girls
Okay,
listening. Yeah.
I'll say this. It's fucked up.
Oh,
Like, it's fucked up. And I was not expecting it to get to that place. And sometimes I like a
this
surprise,
looks like it's gonna be a cutesy
but
show
this was
though.
not a surprise I liked. This was not it. Like, it took me out. And I will say from 1 to 5, I was like, what is happening? You got these two where they're in a relationship, but they don't want to show it. But I'm like, everybody in this school is gay. It's an all boys
Everyone
school.
kind of
Everybody
foodie.
gay. So I don't care. So I don't get it.
Hmm.
And then I got it in the last episode, but the reasoning is fucked up. Like,
Oh no, I'm
and
scared.
then you got the twink who's going around
They
slapping
all
people
twinks.
twice his height. Well, this is the little twink that's going around slapping people twice his height.
Bitch
I mean,
slapping
that's
people.
enjoyable. Um, and then you got another couple that you barely see them, and then they're together at the end. This was not.
So
This
it's
was
not worth it.
not. I don't think it's worth it.
This is your
Like
one flop Japanese show of the year.
this is the only one that flopped this year because the rest were either
Didn't you hate
like okay,
Takara, and was that also this year?
Takara's Treasure was last year.
Oh, okay, okay.
That was not this year. And I wouldn't say I hated that show, but that show was not giving what it said it was going to give. This show just didn't give that much. And then what it did want to give, I was like, whoa, you kind of trigger warning, hello.
Yeah.
So
these shows aren't giving trigger warnings when they really should be.
yeah,
Maybe
some
that
of
isn't
them
a
need to,
standard.
like at least with the journey to killing you, there is at least some kind of like it's going to be heavy from the very like first 5 minutes, right? Like it's going to be it's a mess, so you're in it for the ride. This one, it starts off all cute and you think it's just going to be some stupid stuff, and then the last episode they throw at you, oh, this is what happened.
Yikes.
And I'm like, oh, I mean, now I get it, but well, damn. you know so anyway, I wanted to put that out there. I would
So
say watch
Kevin
it at your own
recommends
risk.
it. He said
I do
10
not
out of
recommend the
10.
show. It is definitely somewhere around a 5
Oh.
out of 10. Not my favorite out of this year for Japanese BLs. If you're gonna watch a Japanese BL, The Journey to Killing You, actually we had so many that I can't remember all of them now. When It Rains, It Pours,
The Proper Way to Write Love, which I did
the
not
proper
like.
way. Yeah, but that one ended up being pretty good. It was a good story.
Yeah, then you have When It Rains It Pours. Then you have something.
You had Stay by My Side After the Rain.
We Love Rain.
Of course, my personal favorite was 10 Things I Want to Do
After
Before I Turn 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a lot of good ones.
I mean, there's still
this one.
Yeah, there's still good ones.
This one was it needed a resuscitation.
Low vibrational.
Yeah, the vibration was low.
And speaking of
but
low vibrational,
we're gonna go up with the vibration. We're gonna go up, point it up, because we got a show that just ended.
But you did not start.
Woo! I didn't. So the story of Bi-hyun just ended. Jonathan, what did you think? Because I didn't start it.
How dare you? You usually watch everything Korean, and you didn't watch this one.
I didn't, because I didn't even watch My Secret Vampire yet either.
Flopping. You didn't watch ABO Desire. I'm still.
I haven't finished it. I
If
started
you
it.
don't
I haven't
finish it
finished
before
it.
our end of the season, um,
It'll be finished. I have to finish Mandate as well.
you gonna watch it
And
on that plane
Knockout.
ride over. That's what you gonna do.
Yes.
Um,
I have a trip coming up, y'all. We'll talk about that
yeah, we
later
will.
though.
Story of Bi Hyung. I'll be fast. It was okay. It was started off confusing. I was like, goblins. I don't know. It's talked about mythical Korean mythical history or stuff. They try to be scary. I don't think it's that scary. Possible season 2? I don't know. But it was okay. I gave it
Probably
like
not.
a 6.
Yeah, probably not a second season. I don't think so.
I hope so because I just want to know. I want to understand, but like at the same time, like I can go without it.
Mm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Well, that's it.
that's it.
That show's done. But we do got a lot of new shows that came out or will be coming out. So, Peach Trap came out, which we forgot to talk about last week. And this is a new Korean BL. Came out November 6th. It comes out Thursdays and Fridays if you have the
The super
premium
VIP on
VIP,
iQiyi.
whatever that is on iQiyi. But if you have the regular one, it's just on Thursdays. We saw the first episode. I thought
It's giving
I'm intrigued so
resurgence of
far.
BL.
Oh yeah, according, I don't know why that would even be a thing.
Someone paid for that headline.
Right. Like Resurgence?
Resurgence of
I
KBL? Like, there's been so many good KBLs in the past year or
Yeah,
two.
this year there have been some
Or
good
even this
ones.
year,
One of them
exactly.
being Secret Relationships.
That has the same
So
premise, low key, that there's a
yeah.
little twink with the harem.
Well, right. So I would say I like this first episode so far, but saying Resurgence of Korean BL is definitely a reach. Like that's a big reach. But this show is not bad. So I would
It's an
say
office
people
BL,
should get into
so
it.
it's not
Yeah.
bad.
Man Who Defies the World of BL season 4,
I could have
the
sworn we
final
just had
season.
season 3
I
come out
haven't
like
even done the third season
season
yet.
3 just came out
Because
like
I'm
2 weeks
already
ago.
over
What?
it. Right. And I'm like, how y'all do this? So this comes out November 10th. It'll be available to watch Monday. So that means y'all listening on Tuesday. It already just came out. So you can watch that on Gaga Ulala. Me and T. Ooh, child. This
Han
is the show
Puin.
that people have been waiting for with Pon
I'm
Puin.
sad.
And this comes out November 15th. It will be available to watch Saturdays on iQiyi and YouTube.
And YouTube, you
So
sure? I
yeah,
hope so.
that's what it said. So I think it depends on what jurisdiction you live in.
Oh, so
So
it's probably
I'm
gonna
not
be
sure if
iQiyi
it'll,
for America then.
for yeah, iQiyi maybe for the US, YouTube for some other markets. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Or it could be both. We'll see. Um, and then Tide of Love, which is another Korean BL that's coming out November 15th. Also on Saturdays on Gaga Ulala. And I feel as if there are a couple Japanese BLs that I did not put in here, but I'll bring them up next week.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot going on.
We still need to
But
get
you know
to...
what? You know what we do need to talk about though?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk.
Let's talk about it. So we are back to holes.
No, we're not.
Once again.
We're not.
And figuring out if the new BillyBabe series, Interminable, showed us more than hot cross buns between hot cross lovers. And in this first episode, we didn't see any ass. We didn't see none of that.
This first episode was a snooze fest. Maybe I was just tired. I was watching it on the Metro North. I was like, this is boring.
It was slow.
It was
I
very
watched
slow.
it from home and it was slow. And
I think they have exhausted the period BL drama this year. Like I'm exhausted. We just finished
I think so.
16 episodes of Love in the Moonlight. I do not want to see this damn house again.
Yeah. And
Like,
this
come
house
on.
was also in Memoir of Rati.
It was in Memoir of
Like,
Rati. It was in Love in the Moonlight. It was in what else this year?
There's another Thai one it was in too.
There's too
Yeah,
many. We had too many of the same premise kind of shows this year, or the
yeah,
same time period.
right. And this one, I will say with the show, and I do wish we would go through the synopsis, but it's okay.
Oh, we can go through the
I will.
synopsis. Let's do
Okay,
it.
okay, go ahead. Go ahead through the synopsis. The one thing I will mention though, as you're pulling that up,
Yeah, yeah.
is in this show they do go back between two periods. They're primarily in 1947, but it flashes back to 1912, 1913. And this is an Idol Factory show.
It's Idol
So
Factory.
they always put in a great budget and all of that.
Yeah.
We may or may not run into a Saint, even though I don't think we are
No,
in
no,
this
no, no, no. But
series.
he loves to make a
Um,
cameo. But let me
mhm.
give you the synopsis.
Yes, go ahead.
The love between Lord Kunyai and Ke- Keota. Keita? Keota, a traditional
Yeah.
Thai dancer, remained unfulfilled, leading to a tragedy that hindered Kunyai's soul from being reborn. In Keota's new life, he encounters the ancient Thai house inhabited by the owner's spirit. Memories of the past come to the surface. And yeah, it is Idol Factory, and it's based off the web
Yeah.
novel Interminable.
Hmm.
And it
Which
still
you know
has
what
Billy
that word
Babe,
means?
has Hang
Yes.
being
You
straight.
know what that word means?
Interminable.
Yeah, I think hang. I haven't determined if hang is straight
Where I
or
was like,
not.
he went from like side couple boy, like he had a ship, and then once
Yeah, because he was with
yeah,
Surprise.
once Surprise left
Um,
him, like he just kind of been a floater, and now he's playing like a peasant houseboy. I was like, oh,
yeah, I don't know what's happening,
oh,
but I will say like I of course I'm gonna give it a couple more episodes.
I might,
Because it's not
I
bad, but
might
it
not.
was
This was
this it did drag. I would say
it
this first
dragged,
episode definitely
and Billy's
dragged.
face this episode was so like his face was so beat, and he was so creepy this episode.
They were caked. Like
Caked.
not caked in the bag, but the makeup was caked.
The
And
wrong type of cake we were
I
trying to
was like,
see.
why is there so much makeup on their face? And how can we tell they have too much makeup on their face? Like, who is who did
It was a
this?
little. It
Who
was like a
idea was
different
it?
kind of camera work. I think like the camera felt
Yeah.
HD. Like I was seeing like too much. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because you were saying that's why you can't cake on foundation. Like
Mm-mm.
this was caked on. The eyebrows were overdone.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
they
mean, well,
were
that was
painted
like a little bit
on.
of the makeup for Babe's character, which I was confused with
Yeah,
if the past life for Babe's character is a cis woman or
that's what I'm not sure about. Like I'm not sure if Babe's character was a cis woman, was a
was a
trans
trans woman. I
woman,
thought it was a trans
I
woman, but then
or just a very femme like cis man.
yeah,
I
I
don't
wasn't
know. Like it
sure
wasn't clear.
because I thought those dancers were mostly men, right?
Right.
I'm
So
not sure.
I don't know. And maybe or which
Or
this might we might find out next week. Um maybe Babe's character back in 1912 was cross-dressing as a woman. And that could be messy because we got to think of the time
and
period.
that's why
People
that
that was
cousin was pressed and
right.
steaming. I don't know.
Right. So I guess we'll find out more. Now we do know because we've already seen screenshots from this show.
We do know that
Ass will be shown.
ass will be.
We
Babe
Ass
loves
will be
to show
shown.
some some cheats.
Yes.
Um,
I We should just go back and watch The Sign. Like maybe I
that's what
might
I'm
do that.
saying. Like the,
Like maybe I might do that once we get through most of these shows for a
I mean, but
2025
God is
because
bless you from
we have a
death is
lot on the
giving the
rest.
same vibe as the sign. That was giving like
It is. And I'm liking that way more. It's like you literally said it. It's like The Sign. It's like if Kim Jira and The Sign had a baby,
mm-hmm,
it would be Goddess Bless You from Death.
mm-hmm.
That's kind of the way it is. Like we're seeing ghosts, we're seeing crime, it's focused on the police. Oh, so I want to say this. Do you think now that we're talking about Goddess Bless You from Death,
We just
do
left
you think that
interminable.
sync? Yeah, there's nothing more to talk about Interminable. Only first that we already talked about it. But I would say with this show, Do you think that Singha and King used to fuck? Because they acting like they
Stop.
used to fuck.
They tried
Like,
to
I think,
show a little something of what was happening. They were just beating each other up. So I didn't know
right,
if
because, and I mean, I know what it was about. Like, oh, you didn't get that far in
I
episode
got up
2
to
yet.
like after they left the house.
Okay, after they left the house, the crime
Yeah,
scene
yeah.
house, that house. Okay. So you do know what they were fighting about.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But like it didn't seem
So
like get in my bed like we're ex-lovers.
no.
Or
It
maybe
wasn't
they hooked
that.
up.
But yeah, I think they hooked up because yes, I would be a little pissed as well. I would be
But he
pissed
extra
if
angry. So it was personal.
yeah, he's a little too angry. So it's like, okay, this must be personal.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is the kind of angry that I agree. You should be angry because what he did was foul, right? Like, but he's acting as if like you cheated on me with somebody else, you know?
Which we don't know for
And
sure what happened. But
we don't know for sure. But it's given like, oh, they fucked. At least once.
this
At least
tangent,
once.
Go watch
Yeah.
God Has Blessed You from Death.
Yeah,
If you're
it's so
not
good.
feeling interminable. But Kevin's gonna
Yeah,
give it a
and
couple more
also
episodes. I might give it one more
Jonathan should
episode.
as well.
I'm gonna give it one more. It's this genre
I
is
will say that first
overplayed.
episode was I will say that first episode was really slow.
I was watching that
Like,
episode, and every time they would pass by those blue doors, I was thinking of Love in the Moonlight. I was thinking of Sankeo crying in the room. He's crying in the... Or when they go to that little gazebo area, I was like, that's where Homeboy got punched in the face in Memoir of Rati. I was, like I'm getting flashbacks of too many different shows at this location.
Yes. So, okay, Jonathan. We were gonna do top 5, but we
No.
don't have to today. We just gonna go. Cause we just gonna
We
go.
got shows to
done-
watch.
We got shows to watch. So that is it for this episode of RyCanTopMyKnee. Have your knees not be interminable.
Wait, you didn't tell me what interminable means.
Oh, it means endless.
Oh.
So have your knees not be interminable,
Okay.
but instead be on top.
I hope the ride in your life rocks you interminably in your milk.
We need to go to bed. Bye,
Bye.
y'all.